and also have those setups that are possible. This is really interesting from DRX, and I'm really glad that we finally get to see the Twisted Fate.
So if it's 80 Twisted Fate, standard is Kingen maybe in danger.
Destiny going to be used here towards this top side of the map, and Kingen, I think, has realized that he may not be getting out of this one, and there is First Blood going over to Rascal. And he didn't even manage to clear much of the minion wave. That's a really great...
so well into the Karma. You know, he's clearly got experience on this pick, and Rascal, he has ult.
Yeah, this is returning the favor. That's what we like to call it, as Kingen's going to land all of those sweet spots, and it's looking all too easy. All right, that's an even bigger minion wave, and he's going to get even more punished.
But it isn't really going to do much for him in this scenario. Like Kingen before him, and there is just no way out of this.
Yeah, and Magical Journey going to come through here as once again there is a Horse Lady being delivered, and this time I think Pleta may die. He had Flash, but he just didn't have a chance to use it.
Scenario, let's just say, it's still, again, small lead here for D+, as...
Okay, I've got some Qs landing here for Kingen. As Hookshot going to come down. There's the Hextech Ultimatum as the Bard going to keep Kingen alive. You can see opted into that one as now Shomek able to teleport in. And it was all just a cunning ruse here by D. Very nicely done, but I think for me, it's been these roams from Kellen that have been just outstanding. And Showmaker once again going to do that walk up to Satab thing. He takes a fair bit of damage, but a Magnet Storm comes down and he'll have enough. As, all right, never mind, just one last poke. And there it is, Lucid able to tank up the turret for what feels like forever. True Shot Barrage is going to it is a beautiful ability. I'm glad we get to see it. Oh, value!
There you go.
Again. There we go. Hasn't missed an ulti yet.
Heal.
All right, that's a flash for flash. Kellen is just hyper aggressive. Okay, do we get the trap down? Yes, we do. There's the headshot as well. The net and another one.
Nothing but net, baby.
That was
takes a gold card, and if Lucid's not here, he wins that.
Yeah,
but you got to always think about the jungler, and he did not. He goes down. I almost. Oh god.
Wait, out of the replay into the replay. It's kind of crazy as Kellen once again just drifts over the wall.
His headset off. He looked so frustrated about the scenario. Now he's pushed out of lane again. It's going to come here topside.
All right, Kingen going to get stunned up. There's another Hextech Ultimatum. He's going to bounce around. Everyone's in melee range. It's normally a thing that Aatrox is like, as he does get the flash out of Rascal in the end, so not going to be a wasted one this time. But it will mean that this outer turret on the bottom side of the map will fall down, aiming with a whole bunch of spare time. It's exactly what the Caitlyn wants, and we'll see whether they can return the favor with this turret going down. As, all right, the Poppy is going to find Showmaker making his way in. Arrow is going to miss this time around, as the Tempered Fate was there. It isn't actually going to be utilized, but still enough here with the Cosmic Binding coming down. Somehow Showmaker managed to miss that Q, and that was more impressive than if he had landed it, in my opinion.
That's actually very true. I believe that turret gave Bounty gold. It was, I think Bounties had just come up at that point. I'm not 100% sure actually, but they are able to successfully grab that turret. And Showmaker wants more.
Yeah, it sort of looks like there's just two people chasing after all of DRX here, but it's not the case. Kingen is wrapping around. Yeah, Aiming's going to get in here as well, and this is going to turn into the Thunderdome. There is at least a turret, but it is not very healthy. And Kingen, he's just going to go in. 1 versus 4, and will be taken out. Not entirely sure about this one, but now Lucid, it could be his turn. He's flashing, and he's going to be able to crack down. Buffers it, even though the heroic charge was there. And now Aiming is going to right-click people.
I am very glad that he did and that this was very successful. Otherwise, it was D+ softball and DRX back into the game. But luckily, Aiming is so massively. We're talking about Camille Twisted Fate. Like, the Camille can kind of do things. Satab, not so much.
It's not twisted anymore. It has been tempered. Satab will be pulled back. Kingen just going to land on top of him there, showing the DRX logo to the DRX player. Insult to injury there. They will be able to take it.
Not a 1-3-1, but a 2-3-0 right now with the Twisted Fate and Karma.
That sounds a little bit too much like math on screen to me.
Yeah, they paired up this time. I don't think it's going to be a successful pairing compared to what happens down here with a Rift Herald pushing an inhibitor.
It's not actually fair because there's an extra player and her name is Shelly. She's going to headbutt this turret and Sponge has to flash away. Kellen moves on in, and maybe they just won't stop. Tempered Fate is going to connect onto the Poppy. Crashdown comes in as Lucid is looking to get rid of his arch nemesis in the Steadfast presence. They will be able to take him down, and Yeah, Camille is going to be trading, but we're going to get another charge onto a Nexus turret. It is 20 minutes. There's one turret away from them just having a Nexus exposed.
Yeah, the Void Grubs or the little Voidlings
are we just
flying out.
Are we base trading? What's happening here? The turret is going to go down, and that denies the teleport. And they will be able to take themselves this. No, okay, never mind. They won't, because Destiny and Gate have to be used
but he won't
in order to get Satan out of here.
You won't get the inhibitor, unfortunately.
But he was there to see the turret go down.
Yeah, he did. He did grab that
the local
explosion.
gold.
Yeah, and the local gold that comes with it. No.
Now Kingen is going to find Satab here as well. Denda has been popped. There's Ace in the hole as well to spread around that money. Flash does have to come out. Kingen, he still has his, but Rascal is going to come in, and now Kingen's very, very low. Hextech ultimatum, but it's not enough to save him. And Rascal is also extraordinarily. Oh no! Teddy 100% trolled by the blast cone.
Take it. Oh boy. Well.
Okay, Sponge is going to say goodbye to the Karma, but still has a Lucid problem, and that is going to be enough to cause his departure from the Rift, at least for now.
Cast Eastside game, silly place. No, I
flashed into it. Auto was in the air.
He said, Teddy, if you go for that kill, I am leaving you behind. He said, no, I got this. I'll just get right back over the wall. No, you're not. You're on the wrong side of the blast cone, my man.
That's like if Indiana Jones had have reached under the door to get his hat, but then it would have just gone down.
His hand and his hat stay on the other side of the door.
Yeah, exactly. That's the other side of what could have happened in that movie, guys. It would have been a lot more gruesome.
I mean, what if Teddy somehow did get on the other side of the blast cone and survived? It was the sickest snipe of all time.
And Arrow this time is going to connect. Lucid is going to get McHale's though, and now he's going to look for that crash down. Finally, Steadfast Presence going to do its job, and Lucid might actually be punished for this one, but instead, it is Rascal that goes down. The wallets are excruciatingly heavy, and they are bearing down now on DRX. It's a double kill. Now for Aiming, who's just walking at Teddy. He's trying to do Ezreal things, but it's not quite working. Another W is going to find its mark, but it's a little bit too little, too late. And Pletter and Sponge is going to have to watch as their Nexus once again falls down in back-to-back some of the quickest games that we've seen here this season in the LCK. And I imagine the catharsis for D+ Kia could not be higher, breaking the losing streak that was about to be the longest in their history.